Hello. Welcome to my channel. I am Tifara Kriya and I am your host. First of all, I just want to give a huge thanks to you for being here, for watching this video, for liking my videos, and for subscribing to my channel, and also for all the support that you can possibly give me, you've given me, and I'm so grateful. If you're new here, my channel is a platform where I share my spiritual journey, my holistic journey, and also I just like to share things that I love with the world. I'm hoping that I can use my content to inspire and motivate people around the world. Once again, thank you so much for being here. Stay blessed, and I hope you enjoy this video. Hi, virtual family. Thanks for tuning in. Today, we are going to talk about how to change your bad luck into good luck. And this has been something I've been wanting to talk about for a while, and it's just been in my notes. And I finally feel like today is the day. Today is the day for this. Let's get this rolling. If you're someone who feels like you have bad luck, like you've had a lot of bad coincidences, a lot of bad things just like happening in your life, and you don't know why, and you just feel like you're cursed, and you just feel like you have a lot of bad luck going on, then this video is for you. And if you feel like things are supposed to happen a certain way in your life, or you feel like things, you're not where you thought you would be as of now, then this video is for you. In this video, I'm just gonna be giving some tips on how you can take this bad luck that you feel that you have and turn it around into good luck, and to transmute it basically. So we're taking one thing and we're transmuting it, and we're making it become a different thing, a better thing. Firstly, to do that, we want to detox. Yes, we want to detox. We want to detox our mind. We want to detox our body. We want to detox our soul. We want to detox these three things because this is what makes us whole as a human, as a human experience in this world. We have a mind, we have our bodies, and we have our souls. So we will start out by detoxing these three things. The first thing is our mind. How do you detox your mind? How do you do it? To detox your mind, you need to get rid of the negative thoughts. The negative thoughts that are always in your mind, the negative things you always think of. For example, you have something that's going to happen in the future, right? And then instead of thinking that, oh, everything's going to be fine, you panic, or you start having these negative thoughts about that thing, like, what if this happens? What if I have an accident? Or what if this happens? What if something goes wrong? What if I don't get it? What if I get expelled? What if this, like, you just have so many negative thoughts. Well, you need to get rid of those negative thoughts, because those negative thoughts are holding you back. They are holding you back. They are like an infestation in your mind. So getting rid of those negative thoughts. And then getting rid of negative music. Because we are detoxing, getting rid of negative music, negative movies, anything that we consume that it is negative, that has a negative impact on ourselves, is something that we need to remove from our lives, okay? The next one is you want to remove negative people from your life, okay? And this is because there's this saying in Nigeria where I grew up that says, show me your friend and I'll tell you who you are. And it's a very, like, it sounds cliche, like, people are obviously different. Just because I'm friends with someone, that doesn't mean I am that person. But if you notice, the more we grow up as adults, the more we become similar to the people that we are around. Like, you might think that being friends with a bad person isn't gonna affect you as a person, but slowly it does affect you, okay? Because you start to think like that person, or even things that you wouldn't consider doing before in the past, you start doing those things, or you consider doing those things. You have those thoughts, and because you're around that certain energy, your aura is filled with that energy. So you really, really, really want to get rid of negative people in your life. You want to take those negative people and just push, not push them out, but just find a way, find a good way to just release those relationships that don't serve you, those relationships that aren't loving, they're not caring, they're not kind, they're not positive. You just want to get rid of those, okay? And create space. By getting rid of these things, by detoxing, we are creating space for new things. So that is why we need to detox. We must detox before we're able to have anything new come into our lives. The next thing under detoxing our mind is we need to stop escaping with drugs, okay? Because I've been there, I've done it, and it feels good at the moment, but what we're really doing is we're pushing it away. It's like we're procrastinating, We're refusing to accept our realities, so we take drugs to forget about it, to escape. And then when the drugs are down, when you're back to normal, you're back in that reality and you haven't really solved anything. Everything's still the same. So that's something that we really, really need to stop or get rid of. Like, drugs for escaping, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Like, I'm not saying that don't do drugs at all. Because as adults, we have a choice. Everyone has a choice to do what they want. If you're doing drugs once in a while to party, to have fun, that's okay. That's fine. Like, we love to have fun over here. We love to party. But if you're using drugs for escape, then absolutely not. You want to get rid of that as well. The next tip is don't care about what people think or say about you, okay? We are detoxing our minds, so we cannot care about what anyone says about us or what anyone thinks about us. You have to give no fucks at all. No fucks. No fucks. No fucks at all. Okay, you can't care about these things, because at the end of the day, people are gonna talk. People are gonna talk no matter what you do. People are gonna talk. So the best way to deal with this is to not care what people say about you and not care what people think about you. As long as you know you're doing what's right and you feel in your heart that this is right, this aligns, then don't care. Don't care about it. Because the more you care about what people say, the more you hold back, the more you limit yourself, the more you are someone who you're not. You become someone who you're not because you're scared of rejection or you're scared of what people are saying about you. The next is do not limit yourself, okay? Do not limit yourself. Do not limit yourself. A lot of times, we limit ourselves because of our mindset, because of the things that we believe. Certain things we believe causes us to limit ourselves, but I'm telling you today, do not limit yourself at all. There's so many possibilities, so many possibilities in the world. All right, we're gonna move to body. So we've talked about detoxing the mind. Now we're gonna talk about detoxing the body. Okay, detoxing the body. Number 1, get rid of fast food and unhealthy food. Yes, I know. We love our McDonald's, our Chick-fil-A, KFC, da da da. But the fact is that this food is not good for you. As a human being, this food is not good for you. It's fast, yes, you can get it any time of the day, and it's just convenient, like I get it. I've been there, I've done it. Fast food is very convenient, but it's not good for you. It's not good for you. So if you are really serious about changing your luck, if you're really serious about turning your life around, and you're serious about detoxing your body, then getting rid of fast food is your number one priority. Okay? Getting rid of fast food and unhealthy food. Okay? Not just fast food, because there's a lot of unhealthy stuff in the grocery stores that is being sold, and it's not fast food. You buy it and you bring it home and it's unhealthy and you eat it. So that is also important. Next tip is stop eating things that make you feel sick. I feel like this is very self-explanatory. Like, a lot of times we consume and we intake things that make us feel bad. We have stomach aches or we feel a certain way after we eat these things, but we still do it. Do you ever wonder why? Like, why am I putting myself through this? Like, why am I doing this? Why am I eating something that isn't good for me, that makes me feel bad? Like, why? You know? So to detox your body, you need to stop eating those things that make you feel sick. And I'm gonna make an example here, which is lactose intolerant people. Okay? There's some people that are lactose tolerant, and that's okay. Everyone has a different body, different system. But if you are lactose intolerant and you still drink milk, cow's milk in particular, why are you doing that to yourself? Why? You're hurting your body. You are hurting yourself. Every time you do that, your body is in pain. You are in pain. You are in discomfort. And there's so many alternatives that you can choose from. So why? Like, don't limit yourself. There's so many alternatives out there. And you can also make your own milk. You can also make your own milk. It's possible. Next is stop overeating, okay? Because a lot of us overeat. A lot of y'all. I don't do it anymore. But overeating, even in the Bible, I think they said overeating is a sin. So stop overeating, okay? Let's eat what we need, okay? Just because there's a lot of food in front of you doesn't mean you have to eat everything, okay? You can always save it for the next day. You can always put it in the fridge or wherever and save it. You don't need to finish it in one go. Or you can even take a few hours, take a break, and then come back and eat it. Like, that food is not going anywhere. Stop overeating, okay? Please. Next, we have stop eating particular things excessively. There's some things that we tend to go overboard on. We tend to go crazy. We tend to go gaga. For example, ice cream. I love ice cream. You love ice cream. We all love ice cream, right? But it's not good for us to just eat like a whole big can of ice cream in one sitting. Like, let's not do that, okay? Let's eat things. Let's ration what we eat, okay? Like, let's not go crazy on food because we only end up hurting ourselves, hurting our bodies. Next is fasting. Okay, if you want to detox your body, this is one of the best ways you can possibly do that, and that is fasting. Fasting, even if it's like a 6 a.m. to a 12 p.m. fast, that is good for you. That is really, really good for you. And if you decide, like, hey, I can do a 6 a.m. to a 6 p.m. fast, that is amazing. Like 12 hours, you are giving your body 12 hours to reset, 12 hours to rest, 12 hours to just replenish. Like, that is amazing. So fasting is a great way to detox your body. Next, we have stop stressing your bodies. So, I know a lot of us like to work hard, okay? We like to go above and beyond. We like to prove ourselves. But sometimes that's not always the answer. Sometimes we just need to say, hey, I'm not going to overwork myself. I feel tired. I feel pain in my body, so I'm not going to do this, you know? Next, we have stop ignoring the signs. So, a lot of times our body speaks to us. Our body speaks to us by, sending signals, pain signals, and we feel these things and we ignore them because I don't know, why do we do that? Why do we ignore them? But we ignore them a lot, and I think it's really important to stop ignoring your body if you really want to detox your body. All right, that's all for the body. Next, we are going to talk about detoxing our soul. Our soul. Okay, detoxing the soul. Stop doing things that don't align with your soul. That's the first one. Anything at all, whatever it is, that doesn't feel right, that doesn't align with who you are as a person or the person you're trying to become, don't do it. Just don't do it. Say no. Saying no is okay. Trust me. You can't always say yes. If you're just a yes person, you're just gonna end up in a lot of misfortunate things. So saying no is totally fine because you have a good reason for it, you know? So stop doing those things that don't align with your soul. Next is taking spiritual baths. Taking spiritual baths for cleansing. In particular, you want to take spiritual baths for cleansing. Cleansing is very important, okay? We go through this life and we have a lot of experiences, we meet a lot of people, and you don't know what energy you are picking up from all these places and all these people. And sometimes people even go all the way to hex you. Yes, people that you have misunderstandings with, or people that just don't like you for no reason, they hex you, or they curse you, or they send you negative energy, the evil eye. They're jealous, they're envious. So all these things are bad and negative energies. And if you have all these negative energies in your aura surrounding you, like, that's really bad. That is bad vibes, babes. Like, we don't want that, okay? So that is why it's really important to take spiritual baths. Because when you take a spiritual bath, you are basically washing away all this negative energy, all the negativity, all the bad vibes. You're cleansing yourself and you feel like a newborn baby, literally. Like, you literally feel so brand new. So yes, taking spiritual baths is one of the best ways to detox your soul. Like, you are giving yourself a fresh start. Next we have is doing an unhex spell. Doing spells to unhex yourself, to take away every hex that has been placed on you. That is really, really important. I cannot stress this enough. Just to be on the safe side, like, what are the chances that someone has hexed you before? Isn't it better to do a spell to remove it? And if it's not there, then it's not there. But if it's there, then you did something about it, okay? You took control of your destiny and you said, I'm not gonna sit around while some bad person hexes me and makes my life miserable. Next we have is doing a back to sender spell. So doing a back to sender spell is also a great way to detox your soul, because you're basically saying, hey, whatever negative energy you've sent to me, I'm sending it back to you, okay? That is what a back to sender spell does. Next we have is keep yourself pure. And what I mean by purity is, be a good person. Don't lie, don't steal, don't do bad things, just keep yourself very saintly, okay? And I know, like, we're not perfect, but as much as you can, just be a good person. And that also helps you to detox your soul. It takes away a lot of karmas that you could acquire by being a bad person. All right, that is all for detoxing. We are going to move into enriching. So we have detoxed ourselves, and now we're like, what's next? What is next? And the next is to enrich ourselves, okay? Enrich your mind, enrich your body, and enrich your soul. Ooh, I'm tired. Let's take a break, shall we? After coming back from the break, I realized that this video was already about 30 minutes, and it was probably better to make a second part to this video. So I will be posting the second part soon. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I love you. Thank you, virtual family. See you again next time.